Hi, my name is Crystal Rodriguez, and I chose to do my movie analysis on 10 Things I Hate About You. It's a romantic comedy featuring Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. What happens when societal expectations, love, and communication styles collide? You get the hilarious and heartwarming story of 10 Things I Hate About You. It's a modern twist on Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. A little bit about the movie for those who have not watched it. 10 Things I Hate About You is a teen romantic comedy set in a high school where two sisters, Kat and Bianca Stratford, navigate love, social pressures, and family dynamics. Kat is a sharp, independent student who resists dating, while her younger sister Bianca is eager to start a romantic relationship. Through a series of carefully orchestrated schemes, the film explores the dynamics of attraction, societal expectations, and the evolution of relationships. In 10 Things I Hate About You, communication plays a pivotal role in the development of romantic and familial relationships, with concepts of impression management, listening, conflict resolution, and nonverbal cues shaping the characters' interactions.
Lord, here we go.
I hate the way you talk to me and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
Okay, so first we're going to start with concepts from chapters 1 through 5. I've chosen self fulfilling prophecy, which is the process by which a person's expectations about someone else lead them to behave in a way that brings about the expected behavior. Impression management. Impression management is the process by which individuals attempt to control the way they are perceived by others. And perception. The process of selecting, organizing, and interpreting information from the environment. How we perceive others affects our communication with them. First, we have self fulfilling prophecy. Kat's belief that all boys are shallow and only care about superficial things leads her to push away potential suitors like Patrick, even though he later proves to have genuine feelings for her. In the beginning of the movie, she's dating this guy, and this guy is very shallow and superficial, and she believes all men are just like him. Cancelled. Now we have impression management. Patrick's attempt to appear disinterested and rebellious is a form of impression management to maintain his bad boy image despite his deeper feelings for Kat. Throughout the movie, he is shown to wear combat boots, darker clothing, his hair is greasy, and in this particular image, he is running his hand through a flame in a lab class, giving off that bad boy image. And then we have perception. Kat perceives Patrick as just another guy trying to use her for her sister's benefit. That leads her to treat him in bad ways. She is very distant and does not want to have anything to do with him. But as the relationship develops, her perception of him shifts. And then we have concepts from chapters 6 and 7, which is listening and emotions. We have listening and communication. Listening is an active process of receiving, constructing meaning from, and responding to spoken and nonverbal messages. Debilitative and facilitative emotions. Debilitative emotions are intense emotions that hinder effective communication, while facilitative emotions help people express themselves and improve relationships. And emotional intelligence and conflict. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and manage your own emotions as well as the emotions of others. We're going to do language and communication styles first. Kat's sharp, sarcastic language contrasts with Patrick's playful and more informal style, reflecting their personalities and how they approach communication. Kat is very by the book, sarcastic, and shut out to others. And Patrick is also shut out to others, but in a more playful and informal style. And spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched the movie yet, this is a great example.
Nice, huh? A Fender Strat? Is it for me?
Yeah, I thought you could use it, when you start your band. Besides, I had some extra cash, Some asshole paid me to take out this really great gown.
Is that right?
Yeah, but I screwed up. I fell for her.
Really?
It's not every day you find a girl who'll flash someone to get you out of detention.
Oh, God.
Okay. Then we have debilitative and facilitative emotions. Kat's frustration with her father's overprotectiveness, creates tension, whereas Patrick's understanding of her emotional walls and his patience reflects facilitative emotions. Her dad wants her to go to college nearby and shuts out all of her dreams because of his own, whereas Patrick wants to encourage her to do whatever she pleases. Great example of debilitative being her father and facilitative being Patrick. Then we have emotional intelligence and conflict. Patrick displays emotional intelligence when he realizes Kat's emotional vulnerability and adjusts his approach accordingly. This helps their relationship forward. Throughout the movie, he understands her vulnerability and he adapts to it. And now we have concepts from chapters 8 through 10. Communication climate, interpersonal conflict, building and maintaining relationships. First, we have communication management styles. Conflict management styles. Conflict management styles include avoidance, accommodation, competition, collaboration, and compromise. Then we have stages of relationship development. Stages in relationship development include initiation, experimentation, intensifying integration, and bonding. Then we have love languages, one of my favorite. Love languages describe how people express and receive love. For example, there's words of communication, acts of service, physical touch, etc. Conflict management styles. Kat and Patrick initially engage in avoidance and competition when dealing with misunderstandings. They constantly bump heads in the beginning of the movie. But they move toward collaboration as their relationship develops. They start understanding each other, their perception of each other changes. And so their relationship develops. Stages of relationship development. Kat and Patrick move through the stages of relationship development from initial awkwardness and miscommunication, which is initiation, to emotional bonding and shared intimacy, which is bonding. And then we have love languages. Patrick's gesture of singing Can't Take My Eyes Off You for Kat in the final scene demonstrates a love language of public affirmation. And of course, I'm going to add the scene.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to on the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you.
Okay, so we have communication competence, the ability to effectively and appropriately communicate in various contexts. In 10 Things I Hate About You, communication competence is achieved to varying degrees. While Kat and Patrick initially struggle with miscommunication and defensiveness, their growth in understanding each other's needs and emotions ultimately leads to a more competent communication dynamic. Was communication competence achieved? Yes. The relationship between Kat and Patrick, though marked by conflict and misunderstanding, demonstrates growth in communication competence. Patrick's understanding of Kat's emotional needs and Kat's eventual vulnerability indicate that they move toward more effective interpersonal communication. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.